Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a short video for you on my least used bags for 2020. These are also some of my handbag regrets. There's two bags I want to talk about today, as well as my most used bag and the bag that I'm using right now. If you're new here, my name's Rachel. I am never not shopping. I am a luxury addict, and if you like handbags, luxury, shopping in general, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So as you know, it is 2020 and most of us were stuck at home for the entire year. Therefore, I really didn't get any use out of any of my bags because I had nowhere to go. There was one bag that I started the year off with that I used a few times and then instantly sort of started regretting that purchase. That's the bag I want to talk about first. This bag is from the Louis Vuitton men's collection. It was part of the pre-spring-summer 2020 release. I ordered this bag in November of 2019. It arrived in that month, but I didn't end up using it until the springtime just because I live in the Midwest, we have heavy winters, and I was really worried about snow and water getting on the 𝒩𝓃𝓚 and such, so I thought I would wait till spring to really use it. I started using this bag at the beginning of the year in sort of February, early March, right before things took a turn for the worst. And I would say I used it about twice before I decided that it wasn't gonna work as a daily bag for me. So the initial things that drew me to it were, this is part of the Monogram Legacy collection. So they used the Heritage monogram print, canvas print obviously. They had a little more of a reddish brown edge painting trim detail here. It's a little redder than normal. Also, the stitching itself is a little more yellow than you normally see. And then it has this beautiful aged gold chain link here that connects on the side and then goes to the front of the bag that you sort of hook in here. And honestly, this part is what sold me on the bag. The other thing I forgot to mention is that the 𝒩𝓃𝓚 is pre-tanned. So it has this honey patina already, which I really love. I thought this bag was really unique and different from like the Neverfull that everybody has. So I've been looking for an everyday bag for work, to carry mom stuff in wherever I'm going, but I didn't want to buy a Neverfull because I wanted it to be different from everybody else. So when I saw this bag, I thought that it was perfect for me. It cost $2,800, which is kind of a lot, but I do think it has a lot of great construction features like I've kind of showed you there, but it is used for like a weekend travel bag. So I think the handles are really extra reinforced there. The bottom is fully in 𝒩𝓃𝓚 leather there. And I think the details do justify the cost. So the first issue is this beautiful lock, which is my favorite part of the bag. The struggle is real. When you're removing it, it's fine. But when you're putting it together, it's a little more complicated. Let me show you the inside of the bag. It's very roomy. You've got a zipper pocket on this side, and then you've got two flat pockets on this side. When the chain is not hooked, I like to throw it in there so it's not dangling everywhere. The first thing I did when I got this bag was buy an insert for it. This is the insert that I ordered off of Etsy. It has a flat pocket on this side, a flat pocket on this side, a zipper pocket here that is removable with Velcro, two pockets on this side and two pockets on this side, so I could slide my laptop in here and then also carry, you know, baby wipes, baby diapers, etc. I actually just found $40 in here, which is awesome. That's like the best thing when you find money in an old bag. Anyways, I was happy with this. They custom measured it to fit this bag to really make it functional for me. So when I started using the bag, I realized how much a pain in the butt this was going to be. So to close it, you put the circle in there, and then you take the clasp, you line it up there, and you put it through there. One of the things that kind of made me nervous about this was whether or not this end of the hook was going to be hitting the 𝒩𝓃𝓚 and then like marking it up, or it made me nervous as well as it not being that functional. The other thing that made me a little nervous about it was the 𝒩𝓃𝓚 bottom. I was just really paranoid about where I was setting it down and what I was bumping into, because I was really worried about water staining, it getting damaged, etc. Ultimately, I intended this tote bag to be a very functional everyday bag for work and then any mom stuff I had to do at nights and weekends, and it just didn't have the functionality that I was looking for. If you are using this as a weekender or a travel bag, I think if you're stuffing it full and then locking it and you don't need to access it constantly, it's not that big of a deal. But in order to use it every day, what I ended up doing was just removing this and hanging it in here, and then using it, you know, like a tote. But that kind of loses what my favorite part about it was, which was the gold chain. So ultimately, $2,800 is a lot of money for this bag, and I'm not sure if I want to keep it, if I'm not going to get the use out of it that I intended. So TBD, this is kind of one of my regrets for 2020, as well as my least used bag, because I used it at the beginning of the year and then I stopped using it because it just wasn't functional for me. Okay, so the second bag that I want to talk about that is a handbag regret for me is right here. Out. It is the Nano Amazon from the Louis Vuitton 𝒩𝓈 collaboration. So this bag came out in June of 2020. The pictures came out much before that though. As soon as I saw the collection, I wanted so many pieces. I am a huge 𝒩𝓈 fan because I am very into streetwear, was very into 𝒡𝒄 at a younger age, and part of this, he also worked with Pharrell on his brand Ice Cream, and part of this included this like ice cream drip detail, which I absolutely love, and ice cream is also my favorite food. So this was like the perfect combination for me. My favorite bag in the entire collection though was the mini tote. I'll put it up on the screen here if you're not familiar with it. I let my SA know that that was my #1 choice. That was the main bag I wanted. Like, I think I constantly annoyed her about it. What happened was, I was part of the VIP pre-sale. They sent me the email. Unfortunately, my SA failed to text me when that email went out. So I did not see the email until 3 hours after it had gone out. By the time I got into the sale, the mini tote was gone. I was so disappointed. I wanted that bag so bad. In a panic, I thought that I wasn't gonna get anything else in the collection. I had to make decisions on what my next best choice was, and this was it in terms of functionality. What I don't like about it is really small. I'll tell you why I thought the functionality would work for me when you see my most used bag, but really quickly, the other thing that I don't love about it is that this is Velcro. I just feel like Velcro is not a luxury element. I guess it's a streetwear element, so that's okay. It does have enough room in there for your phone and your essentials like a card case or whatever. You could put chapstick, AirPods in here, and then the drop of the handle, which is adjustable but not removable, is about 22 inches, so I could wear this crossbody. It also came with a little shoulder pad here that I haven't even put on yet because I haven't worn this bag yet. I have now, to this date, seen the mini tote available through SAs on IG and through Facebook groups, and I regret spending my coin on this bag, which was $2,140, because now that I see the mini tote available, I wish that I had just waited and bought the bag that I wanted. Now I have to figure out if I can sell this to buy the one I want. I feel like I'm never just gonna be satisfied with this because I'm always gonna be thinking about that other bag that was my #1 choice. Don't buy the bag unless it makes your heart sing, and what's meant to be will be. I should have waited. Even if I had to buy that bag at resale later on, I should have just waited. This is still an adorable little bag if this is more your style. I'm just a tote girl, and I loved the size of that tote, and I just loved the distance of the drip and then the distance of the damier giant print. It just was like the perfect combination for me. So I'm not hating on this bag. It's just always gonna have that place in my heart that I wanted that other bag more. And I don't think I'll be able to stop until I get it. Therefore, this guy is TBD and a little bit of a regret for me in 2020. Okay, now let's talk about my most used bag. And I think it's going to surprise you because it is not a luxury bag. So this is my most used bag. It is a Supreme nylon crossbody, but it also is kind of multi-purpose, which I'll tell you about. The story of this bag is I bought it in 2018 when I had my son. So at the time I lived in Manhattan and we were on the second floor of a walk-up. So it was 2 flights up every time I had to come and go. I was carrying a baby, a giant UpPa-Baby stroller, and then my essentials, usually in this bag, and then a lot of times a backpack for daycare or whatever with his clothes and diapers and wipes and everything in it. This bag just became my go-to because it was easy to sling over while I had to carry all this other stuff. I didn't want to use a luxury bag and then be banging it around, knocking it into stuff and not taking care of it. So this bag is super functional. It has this adjustable strap that you can actually tuck in the back here if you don't want to use it. You can clip it and unclip it. You can use these Velcro straps to strap it onto something like a stroller. I wear this crossbody. You can also wear it as a belt bag, but what I would often do is make the strap lower and hang it right on the back of my stroller. And this had all my essentials in it. You can see it has so much stuff in it just from like not unpacking it ever. So this bag was like a lifesaver during that time. When I moved back home, I started using other bags, but then this guy sort of came back out because I was running errands. I didn't want to use nice bags and risk getting germs on them. I guess that's a little weird, but basically once I started using this again, it was so functional that I kept using it and it became my most used bag of 2020. What I was thinking when I picked out the Nano Amazon bag here is that that could be my luxury replacement for this bag because it seemed similar in size and functionality, and then at least it brought my passion for luxury and streetwear together in sort of the perfect bag, which is why I thought that that would work for me. But again, I'm still thinking about that other bag. Maybe I need both, I don't know. Anyways, love this bag. It has 2 interior compartments and a front zip pocket and a Velcro up pocket. Like, it's just so functional, guys. I'm sorry, I love my luxury, but also when you have a kid, this stuff really works. So that is my most used bag for 2020. All right, moving on to 2021. I was sick of being stuck at home and not going anywhere. The only places I go are Target, Whole Foods, Costco, and Trader Joe's. And I was like, you know what? I want to start getting dressed up and putting on makeup and wearing my bags to go out, since those are the only places I have to go anymore. And now my most used bag is this beauty right here. The 𝒩𝓚 from the Takashi Murakami collaboration in the black multicolor. I love this bag. I love this colorway. You've got the pink right in the middle here. Guys, I apologize, my nails are not done for this video. I am due to do them. This bag just makes me happy. It is so freaking cute. I love the black. I love how the colors pop off of it. I love the shape. I think this is an amazing Speedy alternative. I do not love the Speedy from this collection because I do not like the front pocket with all the gold buckle and everything. I think this is so much cleaner and more unique. I love the gold hardware on the corners here. It's like such a callback to the Louis Vuitton hard-sided pieces, the trunks, which is very heritage for the brand. So overall, I just think this bag is beautiful. I've been using it for about a month or 2 now, and I think it just like brings some fun into every outfit, and it brings some happiness to me during these pretty dreary times. So right now, this is my most used bag. If you look inside, you got the pockets there, the old school cell phone holder. I put chapstick in there now, and then, you know, a bunch of other junk that's starting to get just as cluttered as that Supreme bag. But yeah, this is an authentic Takashi Murakami pin purchased from the 𝒩𝓋𝓇 You guys should be aware that if you are buying these off Amazon, they are not authentic. There is an authentic version that comes directly from that manufacturer, which is 𝒩𝓋𝓇. I just love this extra pop, which is a callback to the artist, if people aren't familiar, that he was the collaborator on this bag. This is one of my favorite collections from Louis Vuitton, and I've been collecting even more of this pieces that I was not able to get when I was younger, and I just really love it. So guys, that is it for this video. A few of the bags that I sort of regret purchasing in 2020, and then my most used bag, which is a bit of a shocker, and the bag that I'm loving right now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you stayed till the end, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are interested in shopping, handbags, luxury addiction. We are never not shopping. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.